Good morning, beautiful souls. So I'm just heading out for my walk a little bit later today. I decided to have a little bit of a lay-in this morning. My body was just really feeling like it needed a little bit of extra rest this morning. And so I'm out for my walk now. So I just thought I would jump on this morning, and one of the things that I thought about talking into this morning was, what is your non-negotiable? And it came to me this morning because I've got a Zoom on at 9, and I was like, oh, it's already 8 o'clock. Have I really got time to go for the walk? And part of me was like, oh, no, maybe I'll miss it. I'll skip it today. And then the other part of me went, no, we can't skip the walk. The walk is valuable. It's valuable to me for lots of different reasons. And I needed to come on and do my walk and talk. And I thought to myself, oh, really? Could I just let it go today? And then the other part of my brain said, no, it is your non-negotiable. We don't negotiate when it comes to our walk in the morning. It is something that we have to do regardless. So even if I was feeling a little tired, I would do a shorter walk, but it is a non-negotiable. So I thought to myself, okay, and just to let you know, and I'm going to be vulnerable here and let you in on a little secret about myself, consistency has always been my challenge, which is something I continually work on. Especially when it comes to myself, like consistently going to the gym, consistently eating well, consistently, coming on these walks. And I know that I teach this to women. And so the more I teach it, the better I get at it, because it's in my face all the time. So consistency is the key. And I'm starting to work that out, because I do notice that this morning I put my t-shirt on, my Icebreakers t-shirt, and I notice it has a little bit more room in it than it did 2 days ago. So I'm thinking that this walking is doing good for me. And we know how powerful walking is. It's so underrated. So it definitely was, this is a non-negotiable, because what happens is when we don't make something a non-negotiable for us, we do it, we feel good, and then because we feel good, we go, I'm all good now, and we stop doing it. But then what happens is then we go back to the old way. We go back to, if we're putting on weight, or if we're not doing these things consistently for ourselves. So we end up in this loop, like the hamster on the hamster wheel, because we're continually going back and forward, stop, start, rather than just keep going. Just keep the flow going. So my question for you today is, what is your non-negotiable? Now, it doesn't need to be fitness. It could be lots of things. But if you had a really good think about it today and thought about, what is the thing that I want to do every day? And what's it doing for me? Like, what's the value in it? This is a good thing. This is part of the Warrior Woman. It's the 5 key points. Value is one of them. So what is the value in me doing whatever it is my non-negotiable? And when you worked out what the value is for you and what is it doing for you, then you feel abundant in that space. When you're consistently doing that, when you're consistently showing up for yourself as part of your self-love as well, when you're consistently showing up and doing those things and making it your non-negotiable, then that's when you start to see the reward. I spoke into this the other day. Good morning. Success before the reward. So everybody thinks that when you get to the goal, when you get the reward, that's success, but it's actually not. This right now, this morning, this was success. This morning, me questioning myself whether I should come on my walk this morning because I had limited time, and having it as my non-negotiable meant that there was no out. There just wasn't an out. So this was success because here I am walking and I'm getting the value and I'm feeling abundant in here. As part of my self-love, my body, my energy within myself knows that I value myself. It knows that I know that when I do this for myself, it's going to increase my mindset, it's going to increase my cardio, it's going to increase my stress level is going to be down compared to not doing it because I'm releasing energy right now. And morning. And I get to say good morning to people, get to see people, and I get to see you. So, you know, there's a lot to be said about having something as your non-negotiable. But when you do, you have to put a boundary around it. And sometimes you have to put the boundary within yourself. That there is no out. You've burnt the bridges. The bridges or the boats. There's no out. There's no excuses why you can't do it for that day. Okay, admittedly, if you're really sick, of course, but, you know, if you're really tuned in, if you're really aligned with yourself, knowing that these things that you do for yourself, maybe your non-negotiable is to drink 10 glasses of water a day. I should put that one in too. Maybe your non-negotiable is that you need to drink 10 glasses of water a day. Because what will that do for you? It's going to hydrate you. It's going to give you clearer skin, clearer mind, because your mind's dehydrated probably most of the time. So what is your non-negotiable for today? Maybe your non-negotiable is to get up in the morning and read 5 pages of a book. Morning. Maybe your non-negotiable is to get up and meditate. Maybe it's to get up and go to the gym. Maybe it's to get up and just stretch your body. Maybe it's just to get up, go outside, put your feet in the ground, look up to that beautiful morning sunshine and just breathe. Maybe that's your non-negotiable. And you can have a lot of non-negotiables. You don't just have to have one. Those are the things that you just don't negotiate with. Rain, hail or shine, it happens. Nobody can change it. Of course, unless there's some emergency, we understand that. But if not, it is a non-negotiable. You just have to get it done. You have to get it done and you have to fit it in, like myself. I've got 40 minutes before my Zoom starts. And I am just going to walk faster and get in those steps because it can be done. It is a non-negotiable. That's it. So yes, I'd love to hear what your non-negotiables are. So if you're watching this as a replay, hello Jody. If you're watching this as a replay, please drop it in. I'd love to have a look later and see what your non-negotiable is. It's so important to really prioritize yourself, put things down as your non-negotiables. It's not about anybody else. It's about you and your commitment to yourself and what that's going to give to you. What's your reward? And doing that non-negotiable every day is part of your success. So, as always, I look forward to seeing you very soon. If you're coming to join us at Icebreakers this Saturday down at Semaphore South, love to see you. You can check out our website, Icebreakers the Tribe. Book your ticket. Come and do a non-negotiable for yourself. Breathwork, meditation, and the ice bath, and of course connection with the group. So I'm walking that bit faster today, so my breath is a little bit harder to walk and talk. So, but it's improving. Now, remember these 3 things. You are beautiful. You are loved. And, oh, golly, you are so worth it. You are so worth it. I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Sending you so much love and light. Have an amazing day.